Good morning, children. Let me go for another lesson, that is air. This belongs to chemistry. You know air, what is air? It is the gas which is present in the atmosphere. Air is a mixture, we have studied already. Air is a mixture of many gases. Element, compound and mixture, no? Air is a mixture. So what are the gases present in the air? Oxygen. What's the symbol of oxygen? O. Carbon dioxide. That is C for carbon, O2 for oxide, carbon dioxide. Nitrogen. Water vapor. And inert gases. So what are the things? Oxygen. What are the air is a mixture of gases. Why we are saying this one as mixture? I told already a compound, it is in the proper ratio. The elements are combined in a proper ratio. Mixture, not like that. It is, many elements are there. They are, that is constituents of the mixture can be easily separated and they are in any ratio. So oxygen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen, water vapor, inert gases. What are the inert gases? Neon, argon, krypton, xenon. This is in this, what is present in the air? Argon. They are all very light, little amount only. We'll see what are the ratios. If it is air is a mixture of 100%, so what are the things present in that? Oxygen is 20.95. That is nearing 21. The nitrogen is 78.09. And carbon dioxide 0.04. Then water vapor, that is 0.03 something, and argon, it is present 0.93. This is the combination of air. I said air is a mixture of many gases. What are the gases present in that? Oxygen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen, inert gases. Water 0.0%. Okay, yeah, they are present in this ratio only. In this, which is abundant, which is more, that is nitrogen only. Why nitrogen means? Because it is non-supporter of combustion. Combustion means burning things. If nitrogen is heavy, everything will start to burn easily. So just to avoid, God has created like this. Oxygen only 20%. Oxygen is supporter of combustion. But nitrogen is a non-supporter of combustion. Okay, yeah. Nitrogen, what's the percentage? I said 78.9. Now in this lesson we have to see. Then oxygen, how we are getting naturally, what is the origin of oxygen? Carbon dioxide, nitrogen. Inert gases, they are small amount, they are inactive. So whereas oxygen, nitrogen, it is non-supporter of combustion, help for protein synthesis and other thing. Oxygen is a breathing gas, you know. Carbon dioxide also breathing gas only. Carbon dioxide mainly used in the process of photosynthesis. So all these things we have to see in detail now. Clear? Now, first we will go for oxygen. Oxygen, symbol of oxygen is what? O. Okay. Oxygen, breathing, you know, respiration. That is, we are inhaling oxygen and exhaling carbon dioxide. Other thing, during photosynthesis, plants use up carbon dioxide and releasing out oxygen. Because oxygen is a breathing gas for all the living organism, that is from the one cell animal to multicellular animal, for every animal whatever it may be. So they are, even it is made up of only one system or many systems, which is the breathing gas, oxygen only. They inhaling oxygen and exhaling carbon dioxide. So oxygen we need more amount. But how it can be compensated? During photosynthesis, that is plants prepare its own food, no. During that process, plants use carbon dioxide and releases out oxygen. Respiration, like us, plants also inhaling oxygen only. They absorb oxygen. But in the photosynthesis, they use the carbon dioxide and releases oxygen. That oxygen also comes to the atmosphere and helps for respiration. This oxygen is very first found by Scheele. Who is the scientist? CSW. Scheele. He is using oxygen. He is first found. Then he said this oxygen is vital life. Why he said like that? Because without that there is no life for us. And as well as he said fire air. Because it supports burning. CWS Scheele only first said about oxygen. He has given a name like this. Then after that, Joseph Priestley. He has just introduced the thing and he has given the name. And Lavoisier, he gave the name. He named it as oxygen. Okay, yeah? First oxygen present, that is oxygen is existing. அப்படின்னு சொல்லி first find out by Scheele. And he said it is the vital life because it's the life based on that. And because it supports burning, it said fire air. Then Priestley, he has agreed with the point and he said, he has not given the name for that. He just announced again, yes, oxygen is there. But it was named by Lavoisier. Lavoisier named the gas as oxygen. Or otherwise, oxygen in the chemical Latin name, it is acid producer. This oxygen, it occurs in the occurrence of it is occurs abundant. It may be in the native state or else in combined state. Native state means what? Freely it is available. It can be occurred in both the state, native state as well as combined state. See the here, then oxygen in the atmospheric air, it present 21%. In water, it present 88 to 90%. The combined state, that is in the free state. The combined state is present in plants and animal 60 to 70%. In the minerals, that is bauxite, this and all ore of aluminium, so dioxide, oxygen, everywhere where is oxygen present, it is present in the form of minerals, carbonates and oxides 45 to 50%. Clear? So, during photosynthesis, I said already, plants use the carbon dioxide and releases oxygen. So, photosynthesis we can say by the short equation, carbon dioxide, plants used carbon dioxide with water in the atmosphere. From the sun, energy from the sun, and chlorophyll from plants. So, in presence of sunlight, from the sun what is there I say? Energy. In presence of sunlight, plants use chlorophyll with the carbon dioxide and water, it produces glucose, that is carbohydrate C6H12O6 plus oxygen 6O2. This is balancing equation. Okay, yeah. So, what is photosynthesis? In short, we can represent by using sunlight, by trapping energy from the sunlight. Plants use chlorophyll, carbon dioxide and water, it produces carbohydrates, starch, that is C6H12 and O6. Oxygen is the gas released. This gas is used for breathing purposes. Okay, yeah. So, suppose if it is O2, it is oxygen, it is in the form of O3, this is ozone. Okay. It's one of the layer of the atmosphere. Atmosphere is made up of many layers, no. Ozone is one of the layer. So, every element there is physical property and chemical property. Now, we will see what are the physical properties of oxygen. It is colorless, odorless and tasteless. Colorless, there is no color. No odor. No odor means what? Smell. If you taste it, there is no taste. So, oxygen is colorless, odorless and tasteless gas. It is a poor conductor of heat and electricity. You know, it cannot conduct heat and electricity. It dissolves readily in the cold water. Whatever the water may be, easily dissolves, because what's the formula for water? H2O. So, from the formula itself we know what is water. What is present in that? Oxygen. So, easily oxygen dissolves in the cold water. It is denser than air, because air many gases are there, but oxygen is one among them. So, it is denser than air. It can be made into liquid at high pressure. So, it is a gaseous form only. If you compress the gas, it becomes liquid. The liquid oxygen only is given for the respiration. It supports combustion. Combustion means what? Support burning. These are the physical properties. Clear, children? What are the physical properties? It is colorless, odorless and tasteless gas. It is a poor conductor of heat and electricity. It dissolves readily in the cold water. It is denser than air. It can be liquefied very easily at high temperature. It supports combustion. Then we have to see the chemical properties of oxygen. What are the chemical properties? That is how the oxygen is reacting with others. First, oxygen, it has combustibility. It is combustible. That is, oxygen can burn with any other element and started to burning. For example, carbon. Oxygen combined with it and becomes carbon dioxide. It's a burning. So, oxygen is readily combustible to all the substances almost. And reaction with metals. With the metals. It reacts with the metals and become their oxides. For example, sodium is a metal. It reacts with oxygen and become sodium oxide. Like that, it will react with all the things. For example, with the potassium, it becomes potassium oxide. In the magnesium, it becomes magnesium oxide, calcium, calcium oxide. The same, like instead of sodium, we have to write potassium, magnesium, calcium, everything. So, with the metals, it becomes its oxides. Okay, reaction with non-metals. With non-metals also it reacts. I said already in the beginning, I said oxygen is easily reactive with all non-metals. For example, the same example only given as carbon plus oxygen gives carbon dioxide. With hydrocarbons, it reacts with hydrocarbons. Hydrocarbon, on the name itself we know, these are the compounds of hydrogen and oxygen. Carbon. Hydrocarbon reacting with the hydrocarbon. For example, what are the hydrocarbon? Wood, then charcoal. Wood, you know, charcoal, curry solram paranga, everything they are reacting with it. For example, hydrocarbon plus oxygen. Hydrocarbon, what is there? Hydrogen plus carbon. So, it becomes water vapor, it gives water vapor, heat and light. Okay, hydrogen plus carbon. Hydrogen and oxygen combined together become water vapor. It gives the heat, that is heat giving process, and light as well there because of hydrogen. Okay, and rusting, it's a rust. Next one we have to see rusting. Rusting, you know, in Tamil we are saying what? Thurupudikradhu solrom. This is nothing else. Iron in the wet surface, if the iron is exposed to the air, iron react with the oxygen and become iron oxide, ferric oxide. This is known as what? Rusting. So, what is rusting? You see, the process of conversion of iron into its hydrated form of oxygen in the presence of air and moisture. This is known as what? Rusting. Rusting is nothing else, it hydrated ferric oxide. Iron, how can we say the iron? Fe. So 4 Fe plus 3 O2 gives 2 Fe2O3. Okay, yeah. So what are the physical properties? I said already. Now chemical property, it is combustible. What's the meaning of combustible? Ready to combine with other elements and become the and supporting the burning. And with the metals, it becomes metal oxide. For example, nitrogen, sodium, calcium, potassium, like that we can see all. With the non-metals, it reacts and they are becoming the corresponding oxide. So carbon could have carbon dioxide, sulfur could have sulfur dioxide, like that it changes. With the hydrocarbon is nothing else, hydrogen and carbon. They become water vapor and gives heat and light. The rusting, this is nothing else, hydrated ferric oxide. When the iron is exposed to moisture condition, in the presence of air, that is oxygen, iron become its oxide. This is known as what? Rusting. So these are the chemical properties of oxygen. And uses, it is used as oxyacetylene cylinder for cutting and welding the materials. Cutting and welding, you know, many metals cut pannavum sari, cut panna metals join பண்ணும்போது we are using it. It is used to remove carbon impurities from steel. And plants and animals use oxygen for breathing. It is used as rocket fuel, that's important. Oxygen is used as rocket fuel. It is used for artificial respiration by scuba divers, mountaineers. Scuba divers means what? Those who are diving deep into the sea. Mountaineers, those who are climbing on the mountain, astronauts, space and patients, etc. Mixed with powder charcoal, that is mixed with carbon, it is used as explosive, that is crackers, bursting the bombs and all we can prepare with that. It is used to synthesis of methanol and ammonia. So nitrogen we have to say in other class. So what are the things I said? Air is a mixture of gases. What are the gases present in that? I said history of oxygen means it is first found by Scheele and then it's supported by Joseph Priestley and Lavoisier gave the name oxygen. Okay. So oxygen we can get in the native state as well as in the combined state. Then a lot of oxygen needed for us. The plants helping us to get the oxygen in the process of photosynthesis. While doing photosynthesis, it uses the carbon dioxide and releases out the oxygen. And we have seen what are the physical properties of oxygen. That is oxygen is colorless, odorless. It is used for respiration, other things and all we have seen. And what are the chemical properties? We have seen that also. It is readily combustible. It is metal and non-metal react with the metals and non-metal and becoming their oxides. With the hydrocarbon, it reacts with the hydrocarbon and it gives vapor, heat, water vapor, heat and light. Rusting, I said, is nothing else. That is coated ferric oxide. That is iron when exposed to air due to moisture, it becomes its oxide. And uses also, I said, that is it helps itself. It is used as rocket fuel. It is used by animals and plants for respiration. It is used by the mountaineers, scuba divers, astronauts and patients. With the charcoal, it is used as explosive, I said. It is used synthesizes of methanol and ammonia. Synthesis means what? In the preparation of methanol and ammonia. Like that, oxygen is very useful to us. Though it is needed by all, it is only little amount in the atmosphere because of its capacity combustible. That is, with whatever the thing, maybe it started to burn. So just to avoid that, it is kept like that. It is kept as it is. It is in the free state as well as in the combined state. So we have to see about other gases. That is, what are the other gases? I said nitrogen, carbon dioxide, inert gases, water vapor under very little amount. You no need to see. Carbon dioxide and nitrogen we have to study in detail. That we see in the next class. Okay, thank you children.